take a close look at my necklace that I'm wearing right now, what do you see? Probably like a star or some kind of sparkle, right? To me, it represents light, this bright inner light that we all have, right? And it's a reason why I'm wearing it pretty often, actually. It also reminds me of, okay, I'm a really spiritual person, but it always reminded me also of the figure of Archangel Michael, because he is often symbolized with fire. And he's literally like an archangel who slays demons. And this is the kind of energy that I want for myself in my own life. I want to be able to slay my own demons. I want to be able to channel my own light to the point where I become light. This is why I carry this necklace. And to me, this is what self-empowerment means. Self-empowerment to me is not to glow up. It's not something that is superficial. It's not something that you can buy. It's not something that is physical. Okay, self-empowerment to me is not like going to the gym and getting ripped or whatever. Self-empowerment is spiritual. Self-empowerment to me is living your true authentic nature aligned with who you are, your values, your beliefs, and not being afraid. And when I say not being afraid, it doesn't mean that you won't have very normal and correct and human emotions such as fear, self-doubt, stress, anxiety, all of these things. Of course you will, because you're human and that's okay. Self-empowerment just means that you won't let them block you. Self-empowerment doesn't mean that you run away from negative things, my gosh. It just means that you can look at them, these things, these demons, these things that scare you, the monsters, whatever you want to call it. You can look at them in the eyes and say, I'm not scared of you. And that's how you get through. That is empowerment. Having the power to push through no matter what. A lot of people look at me and they think that I was always this, confident and empowered and whatever. It's true that I always had a great drive to me. I always had this inner fire, so to speak, quite literally, because I have a lot of fire placements. Anyways, I did. Yes, it's true. I always had that. But at some point in my life, I was so hurt. I was so traumatized. I was so broken down by people who destroyed me. I was a people pleaser, a chronic people pleaser. I put away my own needs, my own thoughts, my own boundaries. I destroyed myself because that is all that I had known. Other people hurt me, and then therefore I was hurting myself. I was just mirroring other people's actions and thoughts and beliefs about myself. And I said, no. That's not how I used to live my life, and that's not how I want to live my life. They can hurt me. They can try to take away what's mine, but I know what's mine. They can hurt me physically. They can call me words. They can take away my things. They can whatever. But they'll never, ever, ever take away my soul, because that's mine. And that was the moment that I realized I needed to empower myself. Self-empowerment, once again, that is it. It was truly a journey, okay? I have to admit, it was truly a journey, because when you get hurt, when you get so low, okay? Very low in your life, it's also an opportunity, okay? Because through all of this darkness, this is where you see the tunnel of light, and you can follow it. You can follow it. Getting lost sometimes is just about finding your way. That's it. And that was my journey to self-empowerment. It took a while. It took a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of work, but do the work regardless. Stop caring about instant gratification. That instant gratification should not exist. Instant gratification is not beneficial. Putting in the work over the years, the months, that is what made me who I am today. And that is what helped me collect the seeds, the fruits of the seeds that I've planted. Okay. Sometimes my head messes up sentences. That's not the point. Regardless, okay? Let's keep moving. Self-empowerment is truly the key to everything and anything, okay? I feel like it's easy to say the key to this, the key to that. I guess it's a door with multiple keyholes, okay? But it's the key to change your life, to be confident, to manifest what you truly want to manifest, to change the world. We need empowered, inspiring people. We don't need people that are well, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist. I don't want to sound like a revolutionary. I don't know, like a person that is like anarchy or whatever. But I do feel like we live in a world that is enticing us to give away our power, to give away our own proper essence, just to kind of fit in and to essentially give profit to like the big companies. Hey, sell away your personality and then you'll look cool, you know. This kind of stuff. And also I just feel like we are not encouraged to question and be ourselves, because it's way easier, at least in a mentality that is from back in the day, right? At some point in our lives as humans, and like the entire span of humanity, it was all about surviving. And when you need an entire population to survive and thrive, you need to make them listen to you. The systems are definitely corrupted, I'm gonna say it like that. But we're not encouraged to be free thinkers. We're just encouraged to be workers. We're not encouraged to be pioneers, to be inventors, to be creatives, to be ourselves. And I'm not gonna blame it on society, because society is us. If you don't like something in the world around you, then it's probably part of you too. So I'm not gonna sit here and say society, whatever the fuck. No. It's part of us. And this is why it's really important, it really matters that you take the steps to empower yourself, to give yourself the freedom. It's all about freedom, truly. Do you really want to live a life that is full of people pleasing and other people's rules and boundaries? Not boundaries, limitations, my bad. Boundaries are very important. Respect other people's boundaries, that's not what I meant. Limitations and perceptions, whatever. No. That is not a real life. That is not your life. That is someone's life, but not yours. Self-empowerment really, truly stems from your soul and nothing else. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not some kind of guru that is going to sit here and tell you that, yeah, it's all about being confident. It's all about getting ripped and like being beautiful and getting a lot of money. Like, that's not self-empowerment. Honey, that's just more superficial shit that is getting you in the way to truly get in touch with your soul. That's really all that fucking matters. That's all. And I'm getting very heated because I care about this topic. I truly care. I really deeply care. And self-empowerment truly means whatever it means to you. If being empowered means that you are soft, sensitive, in touch with your feelings, in touch with the delicate nature of life, that is self-empowerment. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't. Often people see power in these big things, being strong, being this, being that, as like a big wolf, a big lion, or whatever, like very straight male, okay? But it's not that. It truly isn't. I myself am an incredibly sensitive person. I care very deeply about the world. Very sensitive. Very sensitive. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am such a crybaby, okay? That is still part of my power, because my heart remains open in every situation. Every situation. I'm not scared of being hurt. I just accept it as part of the whole fucking experience that we go through. That's my power. That's me being self-empowered. If that's not for you, if that's not how you see it, that's okay. Never, ever, ever, anyone shouldn't tell anyone what it's like to be self-empowered, to be your most authentic self. You don't know. That's your own adventure. I don't know for you. I know for myself. I know what it feels like to be in my true essence. I can't tell you. I can help you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I started my own live business, my tarot card business. It's not just about tarot cards. I don't care if you don't believe in tarot cards. It's about offering guidance, clarity, advice that is channeled and that goes here, not here. It's for your soul. That's why I made my business, you know? And that was an empowered move, because I could have just said, no, it's not gonna work, because who's gonna care, blah, 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 blah. Giving away my power. No one believed in me. No one believed in me when I said I was gonna make this business. I did my business regardless. And it's working. And the same thing for this YouTube channel. For years, it was dead. And if I was someone who was insecure, who allowed myself to have these blockages, just self-doubt, this anxiety, allowed myself, excuse me, allowed myself to just be blocked in my fears. If instead of looking at my fears directly in the eyes and say, I'm not afraid, I said, you control me, I would have given up on my channel. It was dead for years, babes. Years. I had 90 subscribers for a really long time. And then out of nowhere, it just blew up. But I had that confidence. I knew it. I felt it. And that's empowerment. That's being empowered. I create consciously. I decide for myself. I don't let myself just be blocked, be stuck. It's okay if I get blocked or stuck sometimes, because it means there's a lesson here for me to learn. It means there's something that I did not properly, heal, or something that I'm not paying attention to. And it's okay. But I'm not gonna say I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ew. That is such a terrible feeling stuck. Ugh. I hate it. No. I would never. I don't want to be stuck. I'm just gonna say I'm learning a lesson. I'm going through a challenge, and I'll get on the other side feeling better, wiser, and a little less stupid. And I just want to say that self-empowerment truly is like a buzzword right now. It's a big thing. There's so many people talking about it left and right. I already said, it's not something that is superficial. No, it's not. But also, I just feel like it's misunderstood. Empowerment is not about just being the best version of yourself. That is from your ego, okay? Your ego wants to be the best of the best, wants to be the champion, the winner, the person that everyone admires. Self-empowerment is about stepping into your soul's mission, your soul's calling, your divine purpose, your most aligned version of yourself. You're not self-empowered if you put down other people. If you need to put down other people to feel empowered, you are not. You are not powerful, because your essence alone should be more than enough. You shouldn't have to steal it from others. You're in lack. You're not doing great. Self-empowerment also means that you step up for other people. Self-empowerment is beneficial for everyone and should be. It should be. And I'm tired of self-help, this and that, not thinking about others. We live with others. We live in a community, whether you see it or not. Everything that I do, everything that you do, all the decisions we make as a collective affects the world around us. It's time to start thinking about that. It's really important. Anyways, besides the point. I just wanted to say, self-empowerment comes from your heart, comes from your soul. And if you feel like it's not coming from there, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. One thing about me, I always knew that, okay? I always knew that because I'm very connected to my heart. Like I said, I'm very sensitive. And the moment that you get lost into these, like, this hustle culture, this, like, I'm better than you culture, you're not empowered. You're not empowered. We have a very dirty vision of someone who is powerful. At least from what I see. It's true. There's probably very powerful people that are very inspiring, that are amazing. But from what I see, the definition of it is very self-centered and by society's standards, and it's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. And I wanted to say, additionally, for all the beautiful women that are watching this video, first of all, I love you. Thank you for watching my video. I love you. It's so important for us girls to be empowered. So important. It matters. It truly does matter. You don't owe anyone anything. And I know that we as women, it feels like we're conditioned to people please, to think about others before we think about ourselves. I could say it's beautiful if you have empathy, if you care about others' well-being. but you gotta save yourself first. Because if you're drowning and you want to help another person who's drowning, how are you gonna do that? It doesn't work. You gotta save yourself first and then help the other person. You know, it kind of sucks. It's kind of my bad. It kind of sucks. It's not a good thing, and I have to admit myself, I'm like, whew, being human on this earth is kind of crazy. It gets hard. It gets crazy. I wish that we could just all help each other and be happy and like live, laugh, love, right? Okay, but it's not always the case. The love that you so desperately want to give to others, you gotta give to yourself. That's just facts. There's like this saying that's like, yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup. And there's a reason why this saying is here, because it's true. And I want to say, it's so important, like regardless of your gender, your background. I cannot stress this enough. It's so important for you to be surrounded with people who inspire you or help you discover this power that you have. It serves truly no purpose to be around people that make you feel bad or make you feel stuck. Then you're just kind of trapped in a cage because these people are not helping you set yourself free. You don't want to be part of the circus, you know what I mean? You want to grow. And even if it's not your friends, even if maybe you don't have a lot of friends, maybe like, no, it's not the vibe right now. It's okay, I get it. I was in this period of time myself. I was not truly surrounded with, in real life, people that were aligned with this vision I had, with this goal that I had to be truly in, I would say, symbiosis with who I am in my life, in my full potential. They were not aligned with this. But I found people online through creators and maybe artists, and that helped me, that inspired me, that made me feel powerful because I could see them, I could look up to them. And I think it really matters because as humans, we have a community-centered brain, oriented. And the people you hang out with and the content you consume, the things that you see that other people do, they are you. They are a reflection of what you are interested in, and therefore probably what you do. You will not feel powerful by yourself. It's important to not only empower others, but be surrounded with empowered people. And even if it's not that, for me, I look up a lot to like mythology figures. I mentioned Archangel Michael in the beginning with my little necklace. It's very cute. And there's so many other mythological figures that I look up to. Right off the bat, I can say Artemis, Athena. I feel like I'm gonna go with very well-known figures. Kalima, there's just something about it. Even if it's just maybe not mythological, maybe historical. Joan of Arc, you look up to these people. Get inspired. Stop thinking that you have to be in your corner doing everything by yourself. No. Power is shared. I think that the best example of like true power is nature. And the reason being is that nature is just as delicate as it is violent. Nature is beautiful and ugly, beautiful and terrifying. It creates and destroys. That is so much power. Nature has the power to just be peaceful, to just be. Nature is truly amazing and incredible. If you take the time to see how our planet works, how the world works, you're gonna be mind blown. But on the other hand, nature is powerful because it's everywhere. It's everyone. It's everything. Every little leaf, every little bug, every animal, every human being. That's nature's power. That's kind of the approach that I'm trying to give to you. That's kind of like the vision that I'm trying to communicate with you. Self-empowerment should be just like that. It sounds so easy, but we are all interconnected in some kind of way, okay? So I hope that this helps. I feel like this is definitely just a random yap video. I was just like, I want to make a video like this because I feel like It's important. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of things that don't resonate with me personally in terms of self-development, self-confidence, self-empowerment, blah 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 blah, like all of that stuff. It just doesn't feel right, and it just feels very scammy and very like, ugh, we're better than you, and da 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 da. And I'm just like, oh, that's not the vibe. Okay, no. And lastly, I wanted to get into, you know, the self-empowerment in everyday life. What does it look like, so that you know if you got there or not? Making decisions that are aligned with your values, respecting your limitations and boundaries, developing yourself through self-love and discipline, and making efforts. Being able to create your reality or things that you really, truly, deeply care about. Think about the Magician card in tarot, right? The magician has all of the tools that he needs to create whatever. That is true self-empowerment. But if he was not empowered, he would just see the tools and be like, I don't know what to do. Self-empowerment is like this motivation, this inspiration that makes you go, aha, I know what to do. Okay. You feel good about yourself. Even if you make mistakes, even if you have a bad day, because you're gonna have bad days. You're gonna feel crappy sometimes. That's just part of it all, but you're still gonna be like able to push through and be like, it's okay. It's okay, because what I need is right here. What I need is right here. If I go through something difficult, if I go through a dark time, I got everything that I need to guide me back, to guide me on the right path right here. Okay? And I would add, like, I think you attract the right opportunities, the right people, the right whatever, like things that truly feel aligned with you, who you are, and also what you desire, what you're creating, your visions, your purpose. That's just kind of like how alignment works, right? You attract what you are, and what you are is what you attract. Did that make sense? I hope it did. But anyways, and slowly but surely you'll notice that you accept all parts of yourself, as much as your darker parts and your lighter parts. You know, I still have a lot of flaws. I still struggle with a lot of things, and that's okay. That's okay, because that's just part of who I am, and I can alchemize all of this. All of the, you know, for me personally, like I have a lot of anxiety. I have a lot of anger issues. I have a lot of very heavy feelings, and I don't run away from them, and I don't hide from them. I'm powerful enough to just say, they are valid. First of all, they are valid. I see where they come from. They come from painful experiences, and that's valid. But I'm able to alchemize these feelings into inspiration, motivation, confidence, creation. I don't know. That's power. That's power. I think it's Carl Jung who said, I'm gonna mess up the sentence, but it's like, the further that the tree grows up to heaven, the deeper the roots go to hell, right? Something like that. I think it's a terrible sentence. I should probably put it down below, but it was something like, if you want a tree to reach up to heaven, you gotta let the roots go down to hell, or something like that. But in the sense that everything is a reflection of everything. I hope it makes sense. And I think the last really the last sign is kind of, you're gonna be like, that you really are self-empowered is just because you'll feel it. You'll feel it. I don't feel like I don't have control anymore. I don't feel like I'm lost anymore. When I do feel these things, because it still happens, I'm able to tell myself, I'll figure it out. I'll find a way. I'll find a solution. I'll be able to push through whatever it is that I'm facing right now. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you know if you are truly standing in your power, because you'll just feel it. You'll just feel it. And if you're like, Mimi, I don't know what the fuck, like, I don't know what I'm feeling, I don't know, Get in touch with your feelings, man. Learn how it feels. Anything. Getting in touch with your feelings, whether it's just your body, your mind, your emotions, just get in touch with them and you'll know what I'm talking about. I hope you enjoyed this video. I was inspired to do this because recently I wrote a really short ebook. It's a guide about self-empowerment, and it felt very channeled and intuitive. Like, it just kind of wrote itself. I was just like, yeah, I was just chilling and I just received like self-empowerment like in my head, and I was like, oh, maybe I should write something about it. And then I just got in front of my computer and it just kind of happened on its own. But it's a very short guide on how you can empower yourself with more concrete steps. Very short, very accessible, very I would say easy to understand. No matter what path of life you are walking on, it will be very understandable for you. And it's very affordable. It's only $8, and right now I have a discount on my website. Oh my gosh, it's summer 10, all caps, summer 10, so you can get 10% off of anything and everything. If today you felt empowered, if today you felt like my words and my advice helped you, imagine how much work we could do one-on-one. So just saying. Ultimately, I do wish that all of you get... Did you hear that? That was my PC, not my computer. Anyways, I hope that all of you will be able to channel your true essence, your true inner power, your true soul, and that you will be able to heal and optimize everything that you've been through. I wish the best of the best to everyone, to the entire planet, the entire universe, and other universes. I don't care. I wish the best of the best. And just remember that it is a journey. It's gonna take a while, but putting in these efforts and putting in the work, it truly is the magic. It's not the magic is not in these results. It's in the work. It's in the beauty of showing up for yourself just because it matters. The dedication. That's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you wish to support me, check out my links down below. I have Ko-Fi, PayPal. I have a Patreon with exclusive articles, videos. I post approximately once a week. At least I try, because sometimes I don't want to post if I'm not inspired, but I'm pretty consistent with it. There's always stuff going on my Patreon. And additionally, I have my website, like I mentioned before. And if you just want to connect with me, I have Instagram, Twitch, TikTok. I have my other spiritual channel. And that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for being here, supporting me. I appreciate it. Thank you for choosing to empower yourself today. And please use this power to make a great impact, not only on your life, but others and the world around us. Because with everything that is happening, we truly need a powerful, bright person to do what's best, to bring light. And I think as a community, that's what we're gonna do. So that's it. And finally, take care of yourselves. Bye.